Again, folks, get myself seated at my Yamaha SX920. Welcome to you all. This is going to be a short one. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 to 6. I'm having a few problems with getting used to this keyboard at the moment. I spend a lot of time fiddling around with it rather than actually getting anything done. I've discovered that I've made a mistake with my tunes out of my cabinet. I went to G after thinking I'd finished with the Fs, and discovered in a pile of paperwork, which I keep meaning to get around to clearing, and I haven't, that I lost a few pages in amongst the paperwork. Anyway, so I'm not sure whether we'll be doing anything out of the cabinet today. I'm still finding some of these controls quite tricky to get used to, especially the ones regarding the programming side and registration memory, which at the moment doesn't seem to like me very much. I keep thinking I've saved something, put it into what I think I've done is correct, into a folder, then I turn it off, and then I discovered I've lost some of it, not all of it, but some of the changes of my registrations. Anyway, enough of all the talking. I just have to say that thank you all for the support you're giving me over this new changeover from my Tyros 1 to a 920, SX920. It's a lovely keyboard. I'm enjoying so much of it. I spend a lot of time messing around with it and never getting around to playing any tunes. I've got it set up at the moment. It's refusing at the present moment for me to save my piano backing that I used to like always to have, but I shall ignore that for the moment, and we'll yes, I think let's just see whether it's correct or not. Yes, no piano, well, not the piano I want in the backing. Never mind. I used that ending because I just wanted to see what it would fit, and I don't think it fits just quite what I wanted. But those are things that we're going to have to work around and figure out. Yes, if I now press another, that was in my expansion user, and I used it from my USB, because when I put my sound in for what I thought I'd saved, there was nothing there. It disappeared. Anyway, enough of all that. What else can I do for you at the moment? I have got to play a tune from the Complete Organ Player book. Talking of organs, the organs on this keyboard are absolutely fantastic. Far better than the Tyros. I have to say that it's mind-blowing what this organ section on this keyboard I like. Absolutely. I have I've got the trouble with this is I've still got to find these buttons, and it takes me a while to get into that kind of thing at the moment. But for example, I've got organs here of all kinds of stuff. It's endless. I have pages and pages. I'm still finding one that I want to. I wonder if this one would work. Right. Let me just see if I can turn this tempo down. So something a bit more reasonable. I've got in front of me this next tune in the Complete Organ Player, which is Wooden Heart. Should be taken fairly slowly, but not too slowly. It says it's 4/4 in the key of C, and we've got two new notes in the melody. We've gone up to another couple, which is B and C. So now we've gone a full octave of 8 notes, and you'd be surprised the number of tunes you can play with that, just that full 8 notes, and this is one of them, Wooden Heart. Check the tempo. Okay, well, I've set it at 110, and the tune that is in Wooden, which is in the Complete Organ Player for this week, is Wooden Heart, which goes. written on the pages. Now we go around a bit more. There we had Wooden Heart, and the second time round I played it somewhat differently. That was on the page because I was doing a bit of improvisation. So that is the tune that's out of the Complete Organ Player book for this week. Still only 3 chords in there. The C chord, G7 and the F6. And next week we will be adding some more notes to our 8. Okay, the other thing of course is to learn to do your fingering when you're learning to play. But I'm not going to go into all that information. You have to make sure that you get your correct fingers in the right order to do little turns over and so on, but I won't go into all that now. Anyway, so what are we going to play? I have changed the fingered chords on this keyboard, and I have noticed that in doing so I've lost the bass notes playing how I would normally like them playing. So I'm going to have to do some revision on that and change that maybe back to what it was. I know how to do that, but I'll do that later. There's lots of things I keep fiddling around with, obviously. Can I think of something else to give you to have a listen to? Let's see, country and ballroom. What have we got? We've got all the waltzes on here are far better. Oh, I didn't mean to press that button. And now I've done it. I can't get out of it. Okay, right. Okay. No, exit. No, that's not done it. See what I mean about still trying to find out what I'm actually doing. There's one here called Mainstream Cowboy. What on earth is that like? shouldn't really say yeehaw. I try not to say things like that at the end of Western stuff, but I can't help it sometimes. Yes, that was Putting on the Style, well-known song sung by Lolly Donegan, but not in that style. Just thought I'd try it out and see what's what. I was surprised with that backing that I switched to. It caught me out. Yeah, the reason because we lost the bass beat. It was just strumming on one guitar, and it threw me. Certainly wasn't expecting that. What else have we got on here? We've got jazz and easy listening, big band jazz, classic big band, modern big band crooner. What do we get for that? Trying to think of something to play. Now you see, this is what I'm up against at the moment, is that I don't know what's going to happen when I play and change certain of the buttons, because at the moment I still don't know what's going to come out of these speakers, and it's still surprising me. I wasn't expecting any of that. So you see, what I'm going to have to do is work at getting the registrations right so that I know what to expect, like I used to on my Tyros. So I'm going to leave it at that point today. You see, what I'm trying to achieve is I'm still learning. I've had a busy week, dentist on Monday, other things during the rest of the week. I still can't stop having my afternoon naps, which don't help. Takes up a lot of my day, falling asleep for 2 hours. And again, sometimes even in the morning. So I land up with 4 hours sometimes, well, I'm just sleeping during the day. But nurses keep telling me, what do you expect at my age? So, jolly beat. What's a jolly beat? Well, I don't know about that. Jolly beat? I wasn't expecting that to come out of Jolly Beat. As I say, I'm going to leave it there. Still learning an awful lot about this new keyboard, and I'm sure that maybe in another week's time I shall be getting more used to it. I shall try to find out how to save my registration memories, which at the moment, every time I turn the keyboard off, I lose it all. So I have to find out how to do it, because it's entirely different to my Tyros setup. The method of doing it is different, and I still haven't quite got to grips with it. It's going back to the manual to find out where I'm going wrong, but it's not saving what I do on my 8 memory registrations, and I just lose them all after I've turned off. So something's not right. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I know this hasn't been up to my usual standard of my Sunday afternoon here in the UK on the south coast, where at the moment it's been a funny day with a lot of cloud at times. And the date, by the way, is the 25th, and it's just coming up to 6:10 in the UK, British summertime. Not very sunny at the moment though. Don't forget to do the likes. I hope you like it, but obviously this week maybe not so much. And do please share, and even better is to subscribe. And that's both on Facebook and on YouTube. I got a copyright strike last week. It does happen where I'm told off for playing something that is under copyright. Well, it's going to happen a lot. It does happen. What happens is a few pence that I earn gets shared between the publishers and other people. In this case, it was Warner Brothers again. Right, I'm round the back of my mobile. I hope to see you all next Sunday, and I'll be much to my usual standard of playing too, and finding out what I'm doing is what I want to do. I hope I'm not rabbiting on too much, but there we are. Okay, everyone, my usual finger wave, and see you next Sunday. Bye for now.